Shabbat Shalom. Why keep kosher? In this week's parsha, Parshat Shemini, we are introduced to the laws of Kashrut. This is the second time we are exposed to it because we've already learned the law of separating meat from milk. In this week's parsha, we delve deep into what animals we're allowed to eat and which animals we are forbidden to eat. And we are taught animals which have a split hoof and chew the cud are permitted, as long as they're slaughtered correctly and the blood is drained. Any animal which has neither, not kosher. Any animal which only has one, like our friend Peppa Pig, is not permitted either. Fins and scales for fish, and birds if we have a tradition. But the question is, why this focus on the food? Why are certain foods permitted and for other foods prohibited? Our rabbis explain that when it comes to the laws of Kashrut, it is all about protecting our souls. There are certain types of foods that have an influence and impact on our spiritual nature, our spiritual sense. And the question that people ask is, if there's such a problem, why is it that the world does not observe the laws of Kashrut? And if there is no real problem, why do we have to do it? And the answer very simply is because God said so. In the same way as I make rules for my family, there are certain behaviors that we expect and tolerate in our house, which is not expected of my children's friends. So too, God has said to us, these are the laws I want you to keep. It is not necessarily because they are healthier, but it's about a lesson in bending your will to serve me. I would like to take this idea one step further. We all know how difficult it can be to keep kosher. We are starving, we are at the shops, and we have this waft of this magnificent smell. But we can't eat from this food because it is not kosher. And thus, we push back and say, sorry, not today. As much as I would love to eat, I'm able to control myself in what goes into my mouth. Now, in the same way as I'm learning what goes into my mouth, I can equally be able to train myself about what comes out of my mouth. The Torah, in multiple places, talks about the mitzvot related to our mouths, about the prohibition of lashon hara, of evil speech, of gossiping, of slander, of nivul peh, of swearing, of lying. There's so many laws related to our mouths. We only have one mouth. The same mouth which we use to pray, we use to interact with people. The same mouth we use to eat. And thus, if we want to have a kosher mouth, that kosher mouth is not only about what we ingest, it's also about what we express. And so the Torah warns us, with all these laws of Kashrut, be careful. If you're mindful about what is going into your mouth and the impact it has on your soul, be equally careful about what comes out of the mouth, because that also reflects and impacts on your soul and on the souls of others. How careful do we have to be when we're learning these laws about protecting our mouths? Wishing you Shabbat Shalom. Hi, this is Rabbi Lewin. If you've enjoyed the content of the sermons and the ideas that have been expressed in the YouTube video, please hit that first subscription button and notification bell and share the videos with friends. We'd love to grow the channel and love to engage with you. Please share your comments in the section below. I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing day.